Alright, we're going to do a video on a couple of items here. First of all, we're going to check out the Sony belt drive turntable. This is a model PSLX250H. That's a fully automatic belt drive, built in 1999. And this truly was the little old lady who rarely used it. Got it from the original owner, who said they just used it a few times. And it's fully functional. We're gonna demonstrate it here momentarily. We're gonna be listening to this album right here. This is Bob Dylan, Neil Young, and the band performing on March 23rd, 1975 at a benefit concert in San Francisco. It was organized by Bill Graham. The benefit was called the Students Need Athletics, Culture, and Kicks Concert, or SNAC for short. And this is a pretty rare album. It's on Vibrator Records. I've already got the disc on the turntable here, so we'll lift the dust cover here, and you can see that this has not got any identification on the label. But from researching this album, I've seen that it was released on Vibrator Records, and there is a mention on the back liner notes about a vibrator. So that's the record label, and we're going to cue it up here momentarily. Talk about the turntable here for just a moment. The dust cover is in good shape. There's a little cloudiness here towards the back. You may not be able to see that in the video. If I'm not able to get that cleaned up properly, then I'll make certain that's visible in the photos that I'll be posting. But otherwise, cosmetically, the turntable is in excellent condition. Again, it's just had very little use. It does have, there's the 45 spindle. It's 33 and 45 RPM only, obviously being built in 1999. It's got the push button here for the speed. It's got also a selector lever here to select either a 17 centimeter or 10 centimeter record, obviously for 45 or 33 RPM records. It has the original cartridge, which is not identified. It does not have any type of manufacturer name on it that I can see, but the original cartridge and looks like the stylus is in good shape. The other features that you have here, it's fully automatic. You've got a stop and a start button and an up and down button. So we're going to go ahead and hit the start button here. We've got this connected to a Sansui integrated amp, model A910. I may be listing that at some point, but not as yet, so we won't really look at that model much other than to tell you that's what we're listening to here. So we're going to go ahead and just hit the start button, and you'll see that this is an auto start. It'll go ahead and deliver the tone arm over to the start of the record, and we'll listen closely here and just listen that the record is really in clean shape. Not going to hear static. I'm not a professional record collector or grader or connoisseur, so rather than bothering with the rating system, just thought I'd put the record on and show you that it's really clean. Just don't have static and pop and hiss and what have you. And so we're going to go ahead for now, and we're going to drop the dust cover. We're able to do that without getting any kind of vibration or hum there. And once we get started here with the weight, I believe is what the band is going to kick into here in just a moment. Once they start that, we'll show you a little bit more here what's going on with what we're doing to the sound here. But show you a little bit more of the deck of the unit, of the turntable. It's in good shape. Just don't see really any significant scuffs. That cloudiness on the turntable is the only thing or on the dust cover is all I really see. All right, over here we do have the bass pretty heavy, since we're looking at a 1975 audience recording here. But we'll go ahead and show you here. We'll take it all the way to the left. Here at the left channel is good and clear. Now we'll take it over to the right, fully over to the right side. Good and clear there. So we'll turn her up just a little bit here. Not getting any rumble or wow and flutter whatsoever. All right. Alright, we're going to go ahead now and look at a couple other features here on the turntable. Lift the dust cover back up here and you'll see that it has a stop and start button here, and then it also has an up and down button. So we're going to get some light on that. You can see a little bit better here what we have. We'll go ahead and hit the up button. That'll lift the tone arm for us. And then we'll try to cue her up here a little bit. There's not much track separation here on this particular album. So we're just kind of taking a stab at it, not trying to get into the beginning of the next track or anything like that. We're just going to slide the tone arm a little bit, hit the down button, return to some music, and then you'll see it's also got an auto stop feature. We'll hit the stop button, and that'll go ahead and lift the tone arm, take it over to the rest, drop the tone arm, shut her down, fully automatic. And as you can see, pitch sounds fine. Cosmetically, it's in good condition. Turntable's working perfectly. One other thing I might add is you don't need a ground with this turntable. It does have what they refer to in the owner's manual as an EQ switch, which just means that you don't need to run it through a receiver that has a preamp on it. You can, in fact, I had to do this when I hooked this up. I had to, underneath the platter, you can do this just by removing the rubber mat. You can set this EQ switch, as they call it. You set it to off if you're plugging into an amplifier or receiver that has phono input jacks. If you're connecting it to an amplifier or unit that does not have phono input jacks, so you can connect it to auxiliary input. So you don't need a phono input. You don't need preamps for this turntable. So that's kind of a nice feature. Some of the receivers, in recent years, do not have phono jacks that will allow you to utilize the preamp. So you don't have to worry about having a ceramic cartridge or whatever like we had to do back in the day. All right, that's the story. Album is really clean and sounding good. It's really free of static and Rice Krispies, and sounding good. Turntable fully functional. And thank you for watching.